Hey, what's going on, collective? Welcome to the channel. It's your girl, Empress Love. It is 11:11. Shit, new beginnings all around. Make a wish. Right? So anyways, that's on the world clock. 15 on the time clock. Anyways, so I just got done watching this short. It was by Mac and Mia. And this the girl in the short, like, so she walk up on, I guess, her roommate, right? And so this is the breakdown. Basically, old girl come in, got a video recording, and she's like, "Oh, I just want to ask you a question. Is this yours? Is this Rolex yours?" And she's like, yeah, why are you touching my stuff?" Right? And old girl is like, how you buy a Rolex and you can't pay rent, right? And old girl is like, what are you talking about? Like, she's like, that was a gift. She's like, so you couldn't tell basically, like, you couldn't tell John, like, instead of buying you a Rolex to give you some money for the rent. And she's like, you gotta figure something out, come up with this money and this and that. And she's like, wait, when I moved in, like, you told me that I didn't have to pay rent, all this other stuff, right? Oh, girl running into her like, you don't cook, you don't clean, you know what I'm saying? She's like, you're just real nasty. If a package it could come for either one of us, and you just bring in your shit, And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, shorty, like, one, you wrong. Two, like, why you clocking her pockets in such a deep way? You just want to eat off her, right? Two, like, you give her one day to, like, to come up with, like, some money for your ass, like, because you feeling some type of way, right? Oh, girl was in her robe too. She was wearing her Louis Vuitton robe, the one that was coming out at her with the camera, right? She's like, oh, why you got my robe on, this and that? And she, old girl's like, what? Like, we got the same parts, which I find kind of disgusting. You share clothes now. So I find that kind of out of pocket. But all the other shit, I'm like, she was like, I don't know how you gonna get this money, what you gonna have to give up to get it. Like, I'm just like, yo, like, he's really trying to dog this girl out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But you could have somebody watching your you could have somebody watching your money, watching how you cop shit, trying to put you out on Front Street in some type of way, trying to make you look some type of way, So you got a lot of people, they just jealous. That's all it is. To me, that's jealousy. That's all I read from the whole thing. I'm like, you could have, like, why you record that? Why you record? You could have came. That's supposed to be your friend. You could have came to your friend like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, like, I know I told you this. Look, I'm going to give you until this time. A girl had only been there for a month. And old girl was like, I don't even eat the food here. I don't cook here. Why would I clean your dishes? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would she thought she was about to have a live-in hoe that she was going to pimp out that double as a maid. You fucking weird. Look, 6:52. You're being encouraged to bring your peaceful self to your relationships, both with those you love and those who are challenging you. Know that you have it within you to be the angel everywhere you go. So yeah, like, I didn't think old girl looked bad at all. She was like, well, you can find somewhere else to go then. You can find somewhere else to leave. She was like, bet, I'll do that. Like, that's nothing, and I believe her, especially because old girl wanted her to pawn her gift. Probably because she ain't got no fucking Rolex. I feel like that is so crazy. Like, your time is expensive. Your energy is expensive, and people could be speculating how you get your shit. They could be like, oh, she out there hoeing, or, oh, she got all these Johns, all these tricks, just tricking her, just tricking on her and all that other shit. So fucking what? Let them trick, baby. Let them trick. Trick daddy. Well, all right. So 669. Know that the worst of the situation is behind you. You are now returning to your true self and will feel energized, encouraged, and directed from here on. So don't worry about, your finances, how you living, how you get it. You always gonna get it, and somebody always gonna clock it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They always gonna fucking try to peep your shit. Show them how to do it. Show them how to do it. Show them how to do it. All right. 36. Look, I'm so over your holier than thou attitude. You think just because you found yourself and you love yourself that your life is so much better than mine. It's so frustrating. I constantly compare myself to you and nothing is enough. Stop comparing yourself, baby. You can't compete where you don't compare. Compare yourself, to the one that you were a moment ago, a day ago, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. Shit, 5, 10, however long ago. Compare yourself to that. Okay? When did you become this entirely new person? I'm irritated that you're effortlessly cooler, more stylish, and more put together than me. You act like you're done with me or even embarrassed of me. You used to be just like me. Now you act like you're too good to get drunk, do drugs, or act recklessly. Drop the act. It's not an act, baby. It's not an act. Shit. Collective was just the type of individual that was willing to walk with you in your darkness. Didn't mean that they had that same darkness within them. They were just willing to walk with you through yours. Okay? So this new version may have everyone else fooled, but I know who you really are. Do you? Do you? Because if you knew, then you would have known when the collective elevated themselves, right? Instead of being like, when did you become this entirely new person? You're effortlessly cooler than me. Because you think you're cooler than me. Right? Please, get out of here. Go work on yourself. 18, I really admire your looks and the way you carry yourself. You may not know this, but plenty of people look up to you and know about you. You're much more popular than you think! Exclamation. You're pretty popular for being attractive, intelligent, kind-hearted, and cool. Yeah, you have some haters, but everyone knows that that's just what they are. Don't pay attention to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. They're just not worth it. They're not. To all of us, you're really going places in life. We like to see what you're going to wear, say, or do next. You're becoming quite the trendsetter. Always been that. Always been that. Should I remember back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. You know what I'm saying? I remember them days back in the playground. My lingo, the shit I wore. You know what I'm saying? Having people I don't know, kids coming up to me I don't know. Hey, oh my gosh, hi Dorothy. Hi. Not knowing who the fuck they were, and it was like that my whole life. But I did have equal amounts of haters. I have motherfucking bullies. I still got bullies. I still got bullies. You know what I'm saying? Have motherfuckers trying to jump me because, they didn't like my mind. Because they're like, who is this girl who thinks that she's so fucking smart? Because I elevated back to my original grade I was supposed to be in. Because, that's some other shit, right? Have somebody trying to humble me. As a small child trying to make me feel like I'm stupid, called me dunces, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Had me held back because, and this is way back in the fucking 90s where you could do that shit, right? Had me held back in school because I wasn't with them for the most of the year. The foster home I was in, but they wanted more money because they was going to get more money by saying, oh, she's slow, she's dumb, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Fuck out of here. I even think you might even become famous one day. You're just that kind of vibe. I know. Because we're a vibe. We're a vibe. Right? Ooh, 50. Look. I'm about ready to message you. I really want to hear from you and check up on you. Somebody want to hear your voice. Check up on how you're doing. You've been on my mind lately. I feel like we were developing some kind of connection. You seem like you're too busy though. Do you know that you're being so distant? I can't tell if you're interested. You're so aloof. Well, I want to let you know I'm interested, but this is beginning to feel one-sided. I'll try once more with you, but I won't wait forever. So you got somebody that's into you. Thinking of you, baby, baby, ooh, oh, baby, baby. All right, they want to get on like that. It's on like that. Somebody want that Red Light Special. Oh, why do I do the things I do when all I can think about is you? Why must I fantasize? Or hold on, what was that? Cause don't you know that I'm digging on you, digging on you, digging on me, dig it, baby, ooh, dig it, baby. Oh, somebody want to dig you out. Oh, somebody might want to get dug out. What? Yo, wow. Okay. Okay, got me squeezing my legs and shit. Let me stop. That was too much. It's giving that scene in The Matrix where the fucking, what's his name? What's his name? You know, with Persephone, the cake scene, and oh girl, burst. Somebody wants you to burst. And I want you to drip, 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 all on that stick. Whoa. In the words of Joey, whoa. You remember Joey? That's kind of old. Who is this? This is somebody like you could have met way back when in the 90s. Somebody could have had a crush on you since then. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was before Joey became fucking one of the, wasn't he one of the fucking Power Rangers or something like that? It was around that era. You know, the era of Step by Step and, what show was that he was on? He was such a little cutie too. He was a cutie. He was a little cute white boy. Anyways, let's get us some angel numbers. Your girl is like, somebody want to connect with you. Somebody want to connect to you. They want to connect in a real way, baby. Oh, why I get these such sexual messages? All right, messages for this collective. Thank you, who's going through that. So you're on your own personal journey of befriending your fear. You're overcoming a lot of fucking different stereotypes. Yeah, you're recognizing like patterns as well. Can you guys see that? I hope you guys can see it well. I know like it'd be weird. But look, you're stronger than your fears. You're learning valuable lessons right now, okay? And there's something small in your daily life. Look, what are the small things you do in your daily life that create big ripples in your world? So you need to write down ways in which you feel dissatisfied with life and then reflect on how that example shows up as a pattern in other places of your life, okay? So also reflect on how fear can actually be a friend as you maintain and manifest your goals and dreams, okay? But yeah, you also need to write a list of what you have changed in your life since learning the valuable lessons, so you can have something to contrast. All right. So like in the case of oh girl, oh, you can live here rent free. Her lesson would be, look, girl, I know you in a bind. I know you in such a way, but look, you can move in with me. I'm gonna give you up and such until this day to start paying rent. You got me? You got it? Okay, cool. This what I expect in my home. All you got to do is run it. You know what I'm saying? Run that. Right? The other girl's valuable lesson is don't take shit at fucking face value. Make sure you, I'm pretty sure she has some fucking Chalou pushed in the back. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy. I was reading one of the comments too. One of the comments was like, how, she's like, oh, one of the comments was like, how they got all that expensive shit, all them Jordans on the wall in the back, wearing Louis Vuitton and having Rolexes and shit, but they ain't got a proper bed. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker had it looked like it was one of them fucking mattresses. I don't know, I don't know. Didn't even look like a real ass mattress. But shit, who gives a fuck? That's how they live. Get it how you live. You know, some people don't like beds and shit. Yeah, look, your soul is going under renovation right now. Especially in your relationships. You're learning how to bring forth new love. All right. Yeah, you have a lot of new beginnings happening for you, coming through for you. So, and I feel like you're going to have a lot of people showering you with stuff. You're going to have people hating on you, watching you, trying to, clock what you have, wanting to take what you have, wanting to diminish you or stop your flow some way, somehow, or even like try to pinch off of your stuff. So be on the lookout for all of that stuff. The best lesson for me in some shit like that is like to just have your own shit. Then nobody can tell you nothing. You can move however you want to move, And if you ain't want to fucking really pay for some shit, like you don't want to have to pay rent and shit like that, go cop your ass a motherfucker. You making guap like that. You know what I'm saying? Go cop your ass a motherfucking RV. One of them, recreational vehicles. You got your own little mini fridge. It's you. Shit. You can push off wherever the fuck you want. Ain't got to be too big either. Ain't got to be no big ass shit. But yeah. I don't know. People is weird. I love you guys. I hope that this message resonates with you. I hope that it helps you in whichever way and capacity. Okay. Somebody could also be having somebody come through. I'm getting like that energy. Somebody gonna be come and knock on my door. Right. So somebody could be waiting to knock on your door, like wanting to come through and see you. I don't fucking know. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta pray on some stuff because I need some clarification on some things. I feel like I've had like enough, but at the same time, you be having so many weird energies floating around, and people are sending you your ish, trying to keep you away from stuff. So I gotta really get with my team. Anyways, I love you. Blessings.